Hi, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stand. Today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you a quick preview of our new images. It's coming by the end of October, and just want to show you what's look like. I'm very excited of the new design. There's the other 12 new set is going to be released by the end of October. So make sure you like us on the Facebook, sign up our YouTube channel, and our newsletter. We are offer special promotion when we are launching our new design. So stay tuned. So we're going to use at least a little prickly and treasure trove to make that card. All the stamp that Local King Rubber Stamp have now, they all come with a matching die, and the die cut is really detailed. So it does the die cut, also do the embossing too. It's one die, but to do two jobs. So let me show you how it works. Okay, here's our material list, and you are going to need some impact, but if you don't have an impact, you can use markers too. Is impact just kind of speed up. Time is money, and I'm always in hurry. So when I want to make a card, I always try to think, what can I do to save the time and make awesome card. You probably need one big acrylic block if you have one. If you don't have it, it's okay. Try to stamp, try to use a book or something heavy to press on top. We are going to just have a basic tool, a tweezer, some double-sided glue, and the makeup sponge. We're going to use Marco's paper. We're going to use a cold cardstock. I don't even use glossy paper. If you have a good glossy cardstock, that will do the job. If you don't have it, try to use a little bit better quality cardstock, more smooth, and it show better results. So this is a Marco's cold cardstock. You can go to Marco's paper and they use a search window, type Local King, and they will pop out the paper that I use. So we're going to use our markers, and you can use any kind of water-based marker. They will work just fine. This marker is 24 colors for $24.99. It's awesome marker. You can check our other tutorial to see how I'm using those marker. You can use as a watercolor, blending everything. We also have at least a special limited edition. They come with a 60 color and with a nice carrying case. Okay. So you just have a more color. If you have it, it's good. If you don't have a small box marker, will do a job. And I'm going to use the small box marker to show you can make awesome cards. And just want to have it. Make sure you check our show schedule. We have a lot of convention show, and come to the show. Shopping at the show is always the best deal. Okay, so this is a little prickly stamp set. They come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stamp set, 9 stamp a set. But this time when I design my stamp and die, I decide that I'm not going to trimming them, because with one stamp and the die cut is one die cut, it saves you a lot of trouble. So you just color one time and the die cut it, you get all 9 dies pop out. So you don't have to, line up every single time. We're going to color this stamp with some markers. I have at least 24 markers. They are good enough. And then when you color your little succulents, try to use a different color. Don't just use green. Try to use all different color, and then when you arrange them together, it's going to look so pretty awesome. And take your time. Remember, the new stamps, you are always going to use a block or eraser to sanding the surface. If you don't have a block, the eraser, they also work just fine. With this step, will just help your stamp ink much better than without it. So I'm gonna bring a little bit close to that. Try to do my best to show you. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 different succulents. So we're gonna start with the light color first. You can just do a freehand color a little bit here, a little bit there. If you have more time, you can work on the detail, do whatever you like. So we start with a light green, and then our marker set. 24 colors marker set. You get all the green you need. There is 4 different green, and they are very useful. I pick up those color all the color that I use the most of the time to make a set. So just make sure you color everywhere. Put a little bit here, a little bit there. Don't worry about the detail. This kind of stamp is called the shadow stamp. They are reverse image. So it doesn't have an outline. It can't go wrong. You just make sure you put all your favorite color on top. So I don't want to just use the green, and because those markers is so awesome, you can blend in the color. And you blend in the color, you just create more color. So I use a little bit blue. When the blue mix with the green together, they kind of create a different kind of green. So just color. Take your time, okay? They dry slow on the rubber. You don't have to work fast. And then, yes, I am going to use some purple. Okay, just remember color everywhere, no gap. When you color, make sure you keep your markers on your rubber stamp. Don't try to color with a line. Okay, once when you color everywhere your foundation color, and then you can let go, do whatever you like. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit lighter color, just a scribble. Okay, and those markers, like I say, they are awesome. You can blending them together, give a little bit touch up. It probably take me 3 minutes maximum to color these. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit red. Can you believe it? I'm adding a little bit red. Why not? Okay, and this marker, remember, if the tip get a little bit dirty or dark color, just wipe with a wet cloth, and they will come back to the light color again. Please feel free to abuse your markers. You abuse them, they work better and better. I'm going to use a little bit of brown. Okay, see the white color? Absolutely no skill required, but don't tell your friend. Always tell your friend, take 2 hours, make your birthday card. And then I'm going to just starting with some black. Okay, that's pretty much about it. Okay, take a look. See, we're going to stamp. So I am going to use this nice coated cardstock from the Marcos. If you have a nice glossy paper, that's good. You know, unfortunately, Crown Coat Glossy has been changing the factory, so the new Crown Coat, it doesn't really work like an old Crown Coat anymore. So when you use a stamp on the glossy paper, it doesn't work. Please don't blame me. It's not my fault. It's the paper. It's the wrong paper. You got to use the right paper, especially the glossy paper. Make sure the glossy paper that will work with the water-based marker. So we're gonna give a nice firm press, and then this is a big stamp. So I am going to stand it up and give nice firm press. Okay. Ta-da! I missed a little bit spot. Who cares? I'm going to just attach out. Nobody even know there was a boo-boo there. Isn't that amazing? Just like that. This is what I didn't pay attention to the detail, but feel free if you want to add a little bit detail, do a little bit blending, anything you like. And then we're going to place our die cut on top. Okay, this die cut is a must-have, okay, because it saves you a lot of time for cutting. And remember, our die cut is do the die cut and also do the embossing. This time when I designed the die cut, I was working on the graphic and make sure you don't have to create a guiding window anymore. So just visualize, try to put your die cut on top of your ink image, and put the reposition tape on both corner, and we'll run through the machine. And then after that, we get the 9 die cut all at one time. Okay, so this is what it look like after we run through the machine. So I already have one is loose already, the other. So I'm going to try to remove from the back, so that way you can still save your masking tape. Okay, see? All pop out. Just like that. Okay, now we are going to working on our little greenhouse now. You can use the markers, but this is a big stem. If you use markers, it's going to take a little bit long time to color the stem. So I'm going to just use the impact, it's faster. We're going to use the 3 different color. You use any color you like. Always start with the lighter color first. That's your foundation color. Remember, ink your background stem. Rub, rub, tap, tap, tap. Rub, rub, tap, tap, tap. That's how you ink your background stamp. Okay, so and we're going to add a little bit darker color, which is rub, rub, tap, tap, tap. Just rub, rub, tap, tap, tap. And just a little bit darker color, kind of just give a little bit touch around the border. And then now we are going to use our markers. So we have this dark brown color. So I'm going to just put a little bit darker color around the border, the outline. Okay, just like that. Just like these. Okay, and I'm going to use the medium color, kind of break those line. Okay, the stroke. Okay, and then we can add a little bit more. You do whatever you like. Okay, just to give a little bit touch out over here, and then kind of use your impact, just blending those stroke. Those stroke is not going to look nice when you stamp. So that's how I ink my big greenhouse stamp, and then I am going to just stamping on the coated cardstock. It's a big stamp, so I probably have to standing up. Give a nice firm press, push. That's what it looks like. Look at it, it boo-boo again, so that's okay because it is a big stem. It doesn't matter. We just touch out a little bit, or you can do again. But for me, I don't find that that's a big difference because you will see when I finish my project, it's not going to show. Look at this greenhouse. Is that like a treasure trove? Is that awesome? And then we're going to die cut it. So we are going to just same thing. Use the die cut, put on top, put a piece of reposition tape. And like I say, you don't even have to use a guiding window anymore. Just try to line up the best you can. Try to probably find like this centerpiece, and then they will line up. So reposition tape is very important. Make sure you put the both sides, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is what it look like after we run to the machine. Okay. Always try to release your die from the back, so that way you can still manage to save your reposition tape. Okay, and then those, you can keep it, you know, you never know, you can use it, put the back behind it. This is our greenhouse. Okay, now we are going to arrange our little succulent and put inside the greenhouse. So what I did is I put the foam tape, but I haven't removed the backing yet because I'm not sure where I'm going to put my little succulents. So I just temporarily put on top. Here's one more thing I'd like to share with you. When you use a die cut, sometimes if you die cut probably just move a little bit, you end up to have a little bit more white space between the image. Sometimes you find that it's a little bit annoying, so what you're gonna do is you just use a makeup sponge and then pick up the color. Try to brush a little bit color on those white outline to soften a little bit. That will help them to back a little bit. It won't pop out that much Or if you don't want to have those white outline, the best things you do is use a stamping positioner or make a guiding window. If you don't know how, check our website. If you don't have a stamp positioner, don't worry, don't even bother to buy one. Watch our tutorial. I think it's number 25. We'll show you how to make a CD case. Use a CD case to make your own stamp positioner. They work exactly the same. So I just use my makeup sponge to try to darken a little bit those white outline. Same things to the small, those little guy. I found out if I just give a little bit touch out around the outline, they just it looks much better. If you want to, ochre is a good color. Orange, light brown, they also work well. So just make sure, just gently brush a little bit before we mount on our cardstock the final piece. Okay, see the color isn't that awesome? Okay, and a few more, one more. These guys, they have a little bit more white spot than usual because they are too small. So I give a little bit extra space between. Otherwise, they will be very easy to break. And then our die cut is so detailed. See, the part of this succulent is actually pop out. Okay. And then we are going to just try to arrange your greenhouse and have fun. Try to put, what I do is the first layer, I don't use the foam tape. You kind of just organize it, you know, a little bit high, a little bit low. Okay, just like that. Try to place. Okay. Like this. It's a good idea to have a tweezer. Okay, try to do as best as you can, and then organize. And then you're going to put your guiding window on top to see is everybody inside the picture frame. I mean this greenhouse. And then we're going to use double-sided tape. It's a good idea to have a tweezer, kind of slice in. And then the small one in the front, you can put the foam tape. Use your tweezer here. And then for this one, you don't even have to use the foam tape. You just use a double-sided tape, put a little corner on the corner, and then kind of just attach on the other one. Okay, so now you can see why I'm trying to tell you to use a different color. Look at this one. This is so cute. This part is actually popping out. Look at this. And then put a little bit low, a little bit high. Try to working on the back one first. Okay, you can put a little bit high. Okay, once in a while, try to put your greenhouse to see. Whoop, this one is actually get outside my box, so put it back. Okay, and then we're going to put the foam tape. Okay, here, foam tape. Here. Everybody is inside the greenhouse, and then you're going to remove the backing. So I'm going to remove the backing here. Put your greenhouse on top. Try to place in the middle. Okay, and then this set also comes with this fine one. So we'll kind of just use a little bit tape. There's two. Don't know where the other one goes. Any place you like. Hang on top. And then I have this wooden lady box. Okay, you just remove the backing, put on top. Can you believe it? It take me under 10 minutes to make this card. So this is a preview for our new design. They are going to be available in the end of October. Make sure you like us on the Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, check out our pre-order promotion for the 12 flower combo set. They are pretty good deal. They are going to be in by the August 20. So make sure you order your pre-order item. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and I hope you like it. And check our show schedule. We have 2 shows in August. One is in the Cincinnati Stamping Away. One is in the Schaumburg Illinois Scrapbooking Expo. The new design, they are not available on the show floor yet. So if you want to order the pre-order item, make sure you do it online because it's a free shipping. If you want to order the show, we have to charge the tax. So make sure you order online. Thank you for watching, and hope you like this tutorial, and see you next time.